Counterpunch Boxing. What up, Fight World? YouTube fans, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. All right. I'm having a little bit of trouble today. This is my third attempt to make a follow-up video. Right below the video you're watching now, I did an immediate reaction thing when I watched the Manny Pacquiao and Jesse Vargas fight in November 5th. Okay, well today, all right, I did like an hour-long video, and it was great. I mean, it was a good video. Probably one of my better videos. I mean, everything was on point, you know, my brain was clicking, everything was like working how it should. And about an hour, it took about, I think it was like an hour and like 4 minutes, you know. So anyway, when the video was over, I get up, go over, turn the camera off, and the battery died. And I went back to the video, and it recorded like 10 minutes. So in other words, for like an hour, I'm talking to my wall. I'm like, all right, you know what? Not going to let it get me down. I'm going to try it again. All right, round two. Here we go. I try it again with a different camera. And I get over there, and it wouldn't, the battery was too low. I had to plug it in. So I got an extension cord and dragged it all the way over there, plugged the cord in, and even with it plugged in, it wouldn't allow me to film until it was like at 20%. So now I have to use a little crappy little phone that I have. I have like, I don't know, 4 or 5. I have like 5 phones. I'm not even joking. I'm about to get another one today. I use them for different things, you know, different things that we do here. But anyway, so I apologize for the video quality, sound quality, but I'm a fighter and nothing will stop me. All right, so this is kind of my follow-up to that Pacquiao reaction video I did. You know, I really wanted to break it down, and I did. What I do, I take notes when I'm watching a fight, when I'm judging a fight, scoring a fight. I kind of take notes. I mean, every round, I'll just kind of jot down a few like highlights of that round, and who I had winning. And I usually look at effective aggression, effective punching, landed punches, defense, ring generalship, things like that. We all know how to score a fight the correct way. If you don't, Max Kellerman, he gives a really good example of how you should score a fight. And another thing he mentioned was, who would you rather be in that round? I've always liked that. If you watch a round and you kind of have it even, you kind of ask yourself the question, who would you rather be? But hang on. Oh, my arm is numb. I've been sitting in the chair for like 2 hours trying to get this damn video made, and I'm going to get it done. Okay, look, one thing I want to talk about real quick is all the bullshit channels out there that had it a draw or had, agreed with Dave Moretti's scorecard. I mean, those channels are obviously, they're biased channels, they're clickbait. I mean, it's basically spam. And what they do, they're pro Mayweather, they're pro Andre Ward, and they create like a divide between the boxing fans. I mean, why you can't be a fan of every boxer is beyond my scope of understanding. I do not understand, why you have to pick, the left or the right, why you can't just be a fan of boxing. Call it fair, call it like you see it. But well, I know why, because they pander to, different groups, like they'll pander to the Mayweather fans or whatever, because to them that equals clicks, and clicks equal dollars. So my channel's not even monetized, and we will get big. I guarantee you this channel's going to get big, because I'm going to put a lot of hard work into it. Later on today, I'm going to go down to, we have a new sporting outlet store opened up here. It's called Dick's. I mean, well, I came up with that name, Dick's, but yeah, I'm gonna go down there today and kind of do just a little walkthrough on their boxing gear and put it on YouTube for you guys so you can check it out. But from what I hear, they've got some really cool things, and we have like Academy and all that here. I don't know what you guys have wherever you're at, but they have like speed bags, punching bags, boxing gloves, headgear, the hand wraps, stuff like that. So I go down there and check it out. Make a little quick video, throw it up on YouTube. You guys check it out. Also, over the weekend, I'm going to go down to Galveston, about 20 minutes from where I'm at, and go to the Jack Johnson Museum and do kind of a quick little documentary there on Jack Johnson, the first African-American heavyweight back in 1903. He had a hard time, and I don't want to get into it now with Jim Crow laws and everything like that. Back then, those guys were fighting, 15-round fights. I mean, and out in the heat, out in the 100-degree heat, even 20-round fights. I mean, it's insane what they did back in the day compared to today. But yeah, the separation of fans, the divide is just insane. And, I've always known about it, but not, now it's just so apparent that I'm on YouTube. I'm like, God, what fight do these guys watch? It's crazy to me. But, all right, let's go over the scorecards real quick. Glenn Trowbridge had it 118-109. Glenn Feldman 118-109, which, that's pretty much what I had, roughly. I had Manny winning 8. Well, originally, to be honest with you, I had Manny winning 9 rounds and Jesse Vargas winning 3. Then I went back, watched it again. I said, okay, it's kind of a gift, but I gave it, Vargas one more round to make it 8-4. And I'm going to read my notes real quick. So I'm going to try to make this video a little bit quicker. I got to get out of here. Like I said, I've spent 2 hours trying to make a damn video. But, hey, that's how it goes. But, yeah, Pacquiao threw about 150 punches, 400 punches in the fight, landed about 150. Vargas threw 552 punches to be exact, landed 104. So Manny throwing 400, landing 150. Vargas throwing 500 and landing 104. So it was basically a 40% to Manny Pacquiao of landed punches and a 20% to Vargas. Now, that number I gave you, that's kind of an average for all the numbers out there. All the numbers, collectively, that's an average, okay? Like I said, Dave Moretti, a little bit of history on Dave Moretti. We all know he's in Mayweather's pocket, and if you don't know, look it up. Going all the way back to, Zab Judah, he had that a complete shutout for Mayweather. Gave Canelo 2 rounds in an Arizona Lara fight. He did score the fight for Pacquiao in Juan Manuel Marquez Manny Pacquiao 3. Yeah, 3. He did score that fight for Manny Pacquiao. Okay, and I don't know, maybe something happened back then that changed it. But I'm gonna put together a video about Dave Moretti, try to expose him, and I'm even gonna call. I want to call the Nevada Athletic Commission and even ask them, if there's anything that can be done about a corrupt judge and like I said, he's obviously paid off. Before the Manny Pacquiao Vargas fight, he's out there hugging on Mayweather in the audience. He's in the out there shaking hands and they're hugging, they're palling around. It's crazy. And then and he scores the fight 114-113. He had it 1 point away from a draw. Crazy. That's just that's just clear corruption. And if I was Bob Arum, if I was Manny Pacquiao, Top Rank, I would not stand for it. Whoever, Freddie Roach, any of them. Somebody needs to come out publicly. And now Bob Arum did blast; he put him on blast. But someone needs to come out, publicly. And Bob Arum said, maybe we can have a conference, a media event, talking about the corrupt judges and Dave Moretti being at the top of that list. Okay, so let me quickly go over my notes, and I'm going to try to make it quick. All right, hang on. Oh man, my left arm is numb. Okay, so like I said, when I score a fight, I like to kind of jot down the highlights of what I noticed in the fight. Okay, and then I give the round to whoever, and then I do numerical scoring too, with an actual scorecard. There's some good apps out there. I'm not going to mention the name, but there are good apps out there that you can find. That it kind of it's like a little spreadsheet. kind of organizes it better for you, so you don't have to do it on paper or whatever. All right, Manny Pacquiao, Jesse Vargas, round one. Okay, round one, kind of a fill-out round. Manny coming forward a lot. I noticed Manny coming forward, but Jesse Vargas, he had that sharp jab, real crisp, sharp left jab, followed up with the right. He kept throwing that overhand right. Both guys looked like they were warming up. We can call it an even round, but I kind of edged that one to Vargas because, he just looked to be, he was fighting tall, unlike every other round in the fight. I mean, that was like the only round he was fighting tall, using that range. Had his feet wide apart. His stance was accurate. So we're going to give that one to Vargas, but I had it even originally, but I went back. We'll give it to Vargas. Okay, round two. Vargas, he's only throwing, I wrote here, just throwing 1-2s, no combos. Pac landed a good flurry at the 45-second mark. Go back and check it. 45-second mark, round two, and that kind of set up that knockdown. Boom, straight left down the middle. Vargas goes down. Manny Pacquiao, 10-8 round. Okay, so now that's a 10-8 round. Remember that. Round three. Vargas still dangerous after the knockdown. He landed a good left, and then Pacquiao landed a good double left. I wrote LOL. It was weird. Like Pacquiao landed this double left. It was like boom, boom, left, left. Not like a double jab. It was just a weird looking double left. Okay, Vargas is sweating a lot already. Round three, getting tired. Manny Pacquiao finding a home for the left. He is countering well. Good movement. Good footwork. And then I wrote three low blows. But shithead Bayless not doing his job as usual. Okay, that's what I had to say about round three. Giving it to Manny Pacquiao. And I'm not going to give you my own. I could really get into depth going into each round, but I only want to tell you what I wrote on fight night, okay? So round three, Manny Pacquiao. Round four. All right. Manny Pacquiao looks like he's having fun. Vargas looks tired and irritated. Vargas landed a right. Yeah, Vargas landed a right. Can't read my own righty. Vargas landed a right that knocked Manny Pacquiao off balance, but Manny came back with a left. He is setting traps, great footwork, still landing the left. Vargas landed another good right. Okay, we're going to call round four even, but I'm going to give it to Vargas. So now I have round one and round two, or round four for Vargas. So he has two rounds. Round five. Vargas going backwards the whole time. Manny pushing him backwards. Vargas still has the right hand, but Manny counters every time. Round five, Manny Pacquiao. Okay, so we're almost halfway through the fight, and I'm gonna go over the other rounds really quick. Okay. All right, hang on, guys. Let me get it together. Okay. Round six. Okay, Manny controlling the range, keeping in safe distance, good foot placement, keeping his right foot on the outside of Jesse Vargas's foot he would kind of keep his right on the outside of the left, throw the left, and then pivot out to Manny's left. He'd land the left and then pivot like he does. That shot he does, kind of jumps in with the left and then pivots. Okay, Vargas throwing wide. Vargas, he was like throwing these wide hooks all night, and it was like, I'm talking about wide hooks. Like, you could be up in the nosebleed section. See these hooks like coming from way, way wide. And Manny could slip it and counter it every time, and in every round, Jesse kept throwing them wide hooks, and that I think lost him the fight. It was a terrible hook. It was I think mainly the left hook, I believe, but he did throw right hooks as well. But either way, either hook, it doesn't matter. They were wide. He telegraphed, and Manny could counter. Okay, round 7, I gave to Manny Pacquiao. Round 8, I had even. Manny is outsmarting Jesse Vargas. Jesse Vargas landed a good right. Manny Pacquiao answers with a left. Jesse Vargas wants to turn the fight into a brawl, into a bar fight, because he is getting outboxed. Okay, but I had it even, but we'll give it to Vargas. So now we have 3 for Vargas and 5 for Pacquiao. Okay, and then pretty much 9, 10, 11, 12 down the stretch. I mean, Manny had, I think Manny won every round from, the halfway point all the way to the final bell. But we'll go through them real quick. Round 9, Manny timing Vargas well. Vargas still throwing the wild left. Manny landed a great left. Jesse Vargas looks frustrated. Manny looks normal. That's what I wrote. I mean, I'm just telling you guys what I wrote, And like I said, I just jot things down. Round 9, Manny Pacquiao. Round 10, Vargas is getting really tired. Manny looks good, and he is now working the right hook. So round 10, Manny Pacquiao. Round 11, Manny working the jab, working even a double jab with the left behind it. Vargas is trying to land a haymaker. So round 11, Manny had that double right jab going with the left behind it, and then Vargas kept trying to counter with that haymaker, that wild haymaker, and it wasn't landing. Okay, hang on, let me get to round 12. Now, our 11 and 12, to be expected, was pretty much like 8, 9, and 10. Round 11 continued. Manny still landing the left down the middle. Jesse Vargas down, but it was a trip. Oh, yeah, round 11. All right, yeah. Now, Manny Pacquiao, he did land that left, and then Vargas went down. Okay, he went down, but I mean, I even yelled out trip. I was like, that's true. Even when I was watching it. Now, the second time, you could argue it was another knockdown, but we'll call it a trip. My point is, okay, like I said, I wish I didn't delete the other video because it was great. I mean, I really broke it down. But I've got to get out of here. I've got to go do things today, so I kind of got to run through the video now. But any way you look at the fight, even without the knockdown, I mean, all you have to do is, find a way to give, or with the knockdown, find a way to give Manny 6 rounds. I mean, anyone out there, there's no way they can watch that fight, a 12-round fight, and not give Manny at least 6 rounds. Because with the knockdown, makes it a 10-8 round, and he wins, okay? I mean, it's crazy to me that anyone who calls that fight a draw, they don't ever listen to them again. I mean, they're instantly disqualified from ever commenting on boxing again because they don't know shit about boxing if they called that a draw. And, I don't cuss in my videos. I really don't. But, I mean, that fight really got me worked up. I mean, it's like, they can't give the man his credit. Now, even guys I don't like Mayweather, and I'm not going to name the guys I don't like. I'll keep that up to me. Even Canelo. I don't like Canelo. I don't like Mayweather, whatever. But, when I give credit where credit is due. And, that really is like the foundation of boxing. It is. I mean, even if you are like hardcore rivals, I mean, you show respect and you give credit. Anyone who doesn't do it is shitting on boxing. So these bullshit channels out there that, want to call it a draw, you're a joke. And, like I said, we can have a debate. We can have a recorded phone conversation, whatever you want. And I want you to show me how it's a draw. I mean, show me. I mean, we can do punch counts. We can whatever you want to do. I mean, there's no way in hell that fight was a draw. And I think Dave Moretti needs to be investigated. And congratulations to Manny Pacquiao. The new WBO welterweight champion of the world. Vargas, I think he needs to go back down to 140. Now, Manny is talking about going down to 140. Last time he was at 140, I believe, was during the Ricky Hatton fight. You have to double check me on that. But during the fight, I know Manny Pacquiao weighed 144 pounds. I'm not quite sure what Jesse Vargas weighed, but Pacquiao 144. I think he could cut another 4 pretty easily. I think Manny would do all right at 140. I would like to see an acclamation fight at 140, if possible, before a Crawford fight. Okay, so that's what we're getting at here. We want to see that Manny Pacquiao, Terrence Crawford. Now, also, if he does continue on in the welterweight division, I'm hearing really powerful rumors about Kell Brook, Manny Pacquiao. So I think Next, we're going to see, and look, Manny's not going to, pick any opponent lesser than Vargas. So, he's going to go north, not south. So I think we're going to get the Brook fight at 147 or the Crawford fight at 140, maybe a really good acclamation at 140, and then the Crawford. Time will tell. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to get out of here. Keep your eyes out for that, little video I'm going to do today at the, showing you guys the boxing gear. I don't know if there's any real interest out there for it, but like I want to mix up the channel. Oh, one more thing too. All right, so I'm going to do. I'm gonna be putting out a lot of videos here in the future. What I'm gonna do, like the longer videos where I really want to break down, I'm gonna do them just like I'm doing the one now. I'm gonna get in front of the camera and talk if I can. But I'm gonna do a lot of videos with like thumbnails and pictures and things like that. Your quick news. I mean, there's a lot of really good stories out there I'd like to share with you guys that I do in my group, Counterpunch Boxing Talk on Facebook. Shout out to the group. Those guys are great over there, man. They're like my boxing family. Love them to death. Shout out to my sparring partner, Connor. We were actually gonna do a little bit of sparring today, but I hurt my right knee and my left arm, and I have a crick in my neck. So today's not a good day for it. But shout out to those guys. And please subscribe to the channel. I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm pandering and trying to get you guys to subscribe or whatever. But it tells me that I know you're out there. I know you're watching. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. Whether you hate us, you love us, you're not really sure, you're passing by, whatever it may be. Leave a comment. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button, whatever it is, just show your support for the channel, because look, I'm not even monetizing my channel. I'm doing this for free, and I'll prove to you guys that, I'm very knowledgeable. I know how to break down a fight. I mean, like I said, go back and watch my Manny Pacquiao, Jesse Vargas prediction. I was dead on point. That was on point. I mean, you can't get a better prediction. I predicted unanimous decision with one knockdown. I predicted a bad card or a bad score from one of the judges. I predicted that the channels after that were going to call it a draw. I predicted everything. I mean, it's kind of scary. I predicted everything that happened November 5th, I mean, it's like I have a time machine here, I'm telling you. And I'm going to do a couple more videos on Andre Ward. We've got Nicholas Walters and Vasily Lomachenko coming up. My prediction video for November. I think they're fighting November 26th, and then we have Andre Ward, Sergey Kovalev, November 19th. Going to put out a prediction video for that. And then any updates on the Saul Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin situation with Golden Boy Promotion. I'm going to put out a few videos on that, too. So we got a lot coming. Counterpunch Boxing. Thanks for watching. I have to get up and turn it off now because my good camera's dead. You guys have a great day. Really, thank you for watching. For real.